Today, we're plunging into the ocean's depths to uncover the secret behind one of the most awe-inspiring feats of modern engineering, the nuclear submarine. Imagine a vessel that can stay underwater for 33 years without refueling. How is that even possible? We're diving into the silent, unseen world of nuclear submarines to reveal the incredible engineering that grants them this unparalleled endurance and strategic power. Stick with us as we explore the reactor core's fury,
Command battle stations missile.
the conversion of heat to horsepower, and how these underwater titans support life and stealth. Let's get started. Let's set the stage with the ocean's whisper, a submarine's unseen edge. Picture this: a submarine, submerged for months, completely self-sufficient. Today, we dive into the secret behind a submarine's unparalleled endurance, the sheer strategic advantage of a vessel that doesn't need to refuel for decades, and setting the stage for the crucial component, the nuclear reactor. This isn't science fiction. It's the reality of modern naval engineering. Join us as we pull back the curtain on how these underwater titans achieve their unbelievable endurance and strategic advantage. Now let's dive into the heart of the matter, fission's fury, the reactor core. This is where the magic happens, and it all starts with a tiny atom. Unpacking the basic science, how splitting a tiny atom unlocks immense power. It's called nuclear fission, and it's the process that powers these silent giants. When an atom like uranium-235 is split, it releases a tremendous amount of energy, enough to propel a submarine across oceans. But it's not just chaos. From atomic chaos to harnessed energy, the role of control rods and coolant is critical. Control rods, made of materials like boron or cadmium, absorb neutrons to regulate the reaction, preventing a meltdown. Coolant, often water, circulates to absorb heat and keep the reactor stable. This delicate balance turns a potential disaster into a controlled powerhouse. Imagine the precision required. Every second, the reactor must be monitored to ensure it delivers power without catastrophe. This is the unseen fury that drives a submarine forward, silent and unstoppable. Next up, let's explore converting heat to horsepower. The reactor doesn't just sit there producing heat. It's the ingenious transfer of heat from the reactor to steam generators that keeps the submarine moving. Inside the reactor, the fission process generates intense heat, heating the coolant to extreme temperatures. This superheated water or gas then flows to the steam generators, where it transfers its energy to a secondary water loop, producing steam. Turning superheated steam into mechanical energy, the turbine's role in propulsion is fascinating. That steam spins a turbine connected to a propeller shaft, driving the submarine through the water. But it's more than just movement. How this same process generates all onboard electricity is a marvel. The turbine also powers generators that run lights, radar, and life support systems. This dual-purpose system means a nuclear submarine can operate indefinitely, limited only by food supplies, not fuel. It's a testament to human ingenuity, turning atomic energy into the heartbeat of a submerged fortress. Finally, let's uncover life support and stealth, more than just propulsion. A nuclear submarine isn't just about moving, it's about sustaining life and maintaining secrecy. Desalination, the reactor's silent role in providing fresh water for extended missions. The heat from the reactor powers desalination units, turning seawater into drinking water for the crew. This means a submarine can stay submerged for months, even years, without surfacing for supplies. But it's not just about survival. It's about staying hidden. The steady, reliable power from nuclear reactors allows for advanced sonar and stealth technology, making these vessels nearly undetectable. Crews can run silent, run deep, avoiding enemy detection while maintaining full operational capability. This blend of life support and stealth turns a submarine into a floating city, capable of projecting power across the globe without ever showing its face. It's a strategic edge that's kept navies dominant for decades. So, how did we get here?
We were setting records every day. Fastest trip, longest trip submerged.
With the launch of the USS Nautilus in 1954, the world's first nuclear-powered submarine. This breakthrough, driven by the U.S. Navy, showcased the potential of nuclear propulsion. The Nautilus stayed submerged for over 2 months during its initial voyages, a feat unimaginable with diesel-electric predecessors. Today, nations like the United States, Russia, and the UK operate fleets of these silent predators, each vessel a marvel of engineering. The science behind it is rooted in Einstein's famous equation, E equals mc squared, which shows that a small amount of mass can release an enormous amount of energy. In a submarine's reactor, this energy is harnessed through a chain reaction.
Mask so he could take a better look, and we had about a 4-foot rip in the side of a tank.
Where one split atom triggers others, amplifying the power output. This process requires precise engineering. Reactor cores are shielded with thick steel and lead to protect the crew, while coolant systems prevent overheating. The result? A power source so efficient it can run for 20 to 30 years before needing refueling. Let's break it down further. The reactor core itself is a compact marvel, often no larger than a small room, yet it contains enough fuel to power a city for months. The steam generated drives not just the propeller, but also supports auxiliary systems, everything from cooking to weapon launches. Speaking of weapons, nuclear submarines are often equipped with ballistic missiles, capable of delivering devastating strikes from thousands of miles away.
The destroyer has all the speed and maneuverability to pound him into the silt, and there's nothing he can do about it.
This dual role, power generation and strategic deterrence, makes them a cornerstone of modern naval strategy. The crew's role is just as critical. Trained engineers monitor the reactor 24/7, ensuring safety and efficiency. A single misstep could lead to a meltdown, though modern safeguards make this rare. The psychological toll on submariners is immense. They live in confined spaces, cut off from the world, relying on the reactor for survival. Yet this isolation is their strength, allowing them to operate undetected, a silent threat beneath the waves. Looking ahead, the future of nuclear submarines is bright. Advances in reactor design, like smaller modular reactors, promise even greater efficiency and safety. These innovations could extend submerged missions beyond current limits.
Everyone thinks nuclear power is the future. It's going to be the big civilian power source.
Pushing the boundaries of strategic capability. Countries are investing heavily, with the U.S. developing the Columbia-class submarines and Russia enhancing its Boré-class fleet. The next generation of submariners will inherit a legacy of silent power, refined and redefined. But it's not without challenges. The radioactive waste from reactors poses environmental risks, and decommissioning old vessels is a complex task. Still, the benefits, unmatched endurance, stealth, and firepower, outweigh the drawbacks for modern navies. This balance of power and responsibility is what keeps nuclear submarines at the forefront of military technology.
As long as you're submerged, not bothering anybody, you're invisible and you're safe.
The silent power of nuclear reactors that keeps submarines ruling the seas. From the reactor core's fission fury to the conversion of heat into horsepower and the life support that sustains stealth, we've uncovered engineering marvels behind these underwater titans. This video is intended for educational purposes, shedding light on the realities of naval technology. We aim to inform and honor the innovation of the past, not glorify conflict. Viewer discretion is advised for discussions of military applications. If you found this deep dive as fascinating as we did, smash that like button, subscribe to Armed Forces Defense Channel, and hit the bell for more explorations of military history and tech. Drop your thoughts in the comments. Would you serve on a nuclear sub? We'll catch you in the next one.